Salutations, it's What's Poppin' with your boy Random, where I bring you all things pop culture with a particular flair for the subculture. And this episode, I'm going to serve up a big heaping helping of battle rap. But you know, if I'm talking battle rap, it is Showtime. You on with me, brother?
Hey, what's going on, podcast world? It's your boy Showtime. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be here on What's Poppin' with my boy Random. You know, there's a lot of things as usual going on battle rap, you know, in the battle rap world. We got to talk about it while it's hot. Let's do it.
We're going to get right into it. But I got to ask you straight up, man, have you seen that? Did you see that lunch break last week? I mean, strike. Man, what was that last week, man?
Yo, I don't know what it was last week, bro, but it looked like a shift to me. You know what I'm saying? A shift to me and something like that. You know, we did 8 hours and the strike was over after that. That was the quickest strike ever, man. For real. Like, yo. I mean, what did they accomplish, man? I don't know, man. It's crazy, man.
Oh, my God, man. I'll tell you, man. Mook's third round against Verb lasted longer than that strike.
There we go. That might as well have been a Thanos snap right there. You know
oh, my God. That strike was over quicker than an oil change, man.
Crazy. Quicker than the oil change. There we go.
Boy, that's like man. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. They oh, my gosh. These battlers, they choked on the strike, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, my thing is, you know, what was accomplished. I mean, you know, we heard about what happened. T-Top, obviously came out and he let the world know that whatever information he received was not accurate.
Sure.
You know, I'm like, yo, T-Top, what's going on, man? You're not looking good out here, T-Top, in the streets with this kind of information, brother.
I know. My man jumped out the window without a parachute, man.
Yeah, man. Do you think it's going to affect T-Top, man, with this, you know, situation, man, with his reputation?
Showtime, if nothing else, it created an angle for whoever he battles. The next 3-4 battles have a good angle on him.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. You are right about that, bro.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I understand their good intentions and stuff like that, but my goodness, man, you got to have a plan. You got to know, what you got to begin with the end in mind. What is the end result? What is our objective? You need unity. It has to be unified because a strike is not effective if they can just sign someone else, find some other talent and stuff like that. Yeah. It's not an effective strike if you leave and they don't miss you. It's just it's not an effective strike if you don't have a clear plan. It just I don't know, man. I know we talked a little bit about it off air, but it's just I don't know. I mean, it left both of us scratching our heads like, okay, what did you guys accomplish?
Yeah, man. But, I mean, I've been watching some of the blogs out there, and some people are like, saying the same things we're saying, like, yo, what happened? Like, it's over already? Like, what's going on? And some people actually like, yo, let's get back to battle rap, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like two different type of perspectives on this strike that went down.
Yeah.
Some people want the battle raps. They don't care. They just want the raps, the show to keep going. And then you got the other people out there that's like, what happened? Let's stick together. I mean, what are you seeing out there in the media when it comes to the strike?
Well, I'm seeing a lot. I saw a lot of dust got kicked up, and then all of a sudden it settled, and we're still kind of in the same spot. We see a lot of bloggers speaking on it now. Some of the more informed bloggers realized that they were not informed, realized that they did not have credible information, and they didn't just jump out the window over $2.5 million. And, they just said, hey, show, where that number come from? You have to see the number. Did anyone see the numbers? Is there any proof? Things like that. While others were saying, it really doesn't matter how much they made. It's all about what you negotiate, and that's why when you and I spoke before, I said you have to negotiate a price to where you are happy no matter what the other man makes. You see what I'm saying? That's really what it comes down to, because just like they love to say it's a sport. Okay, then let's use sport analogies. Right. If you're a player, Le'Veon Bell holding out, stuff like that. And they're holding out because they know there's a figure that they want. And for the most part, if you go football, they're talking about the guaranteed number. That's what they care about. Let me get my guarantee, like Khalil Mack. I think he got a guaranteed $90 million on a $150 million deal.
Right.
So that's what they care about. They say, okay, the guaranteed money. But guess what? He's not saying, well, what does the owner make? You know what I'm saying? He's finding the number in his head. Basically, he is placing his worth. He knows his worth. It's not for me to say whether or not he's worth it or not. It's for him to say, okay, I'm worth X amount, and that's what I'm going for. And so with that, I'm still saying that's what a battle rapper should do. If you are a $5,000 battle rapper and you only getting 1,000, then okay, you know your worth and you go from that. And I guess at the end of the day, what a lot of people have been screaming is like, get some representation, get some, get a manager, get an agent, get something. That being said, I'm just going to put it out there. Battle rap, HOF at yahoo.com. Get
There
at
we
me. But
go. There
anyway,
we go.
what are your thoughts, brother? What are your thoughts?
There we go. Reach out. Reach out.
Reach
For
out.
those of y'all that didn't check out the previous podcast, we spoke about the strike when it was on for like a couple seconds. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You can check that podcast out though and get our perspective. But as I predicted in that podcast with the final thoughts, I was like, I didn't think that the brothers would stick together and unify and just stay tight because again, some brothers out there need money.
You said that. Yep,
I predicted it.
Yep, you did.
About like 24 hours later, the strike was over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I told you. You know what I mean? Told you.
You said
that.
Yeah,
man. It's sad though. It's sad, man. It's sad when this is a moment right here where if people would have stuck together.
Yep.
How much of a difference they would have made for all the battle rappers out there.
Yep.
At least some of the stars, that's doing it real big, right now, that's hot at this moment. But if everybody would have stuck together and say, you know what, we're not going to move no matter how much they call us.
Yeah.
We're not going there.
Yeah.
How much power they would have received and taken back.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
You know what? I agree because again, as we said before, we don't know what they want. We don't know what they got. Is everybody going to get compensated fairly now? We have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea, so I don't know. So yeah, I mean, we need some kind of unity, some kind of plan, and I don't know. At the end of the day, I guess we're back to battle rap, and I'm good with that because I'm a battle rap fan. I mean, I wanted to get back to battle rap, but. Do we have a resolution? I don't know. Did they get pay raises? I don't know.
And you know what's the surprising part? Nobody's mad at T-Top right now. Like, y'all should be mad at T-Top right now. Like, what I'm saying? The ones that really wanted this strike to go down, y'all should be out there in the media like, yo, T-Top, what are you doing, my brother? You dropped the ball, but it's almost like, all right, well, T-Top, hey, let's continue. Let's go this battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Yeah.
And, to me, and that just let me know that this wasn't even real, or I don't know, man. Like, it was just no real incentive for the strike, in my opinion. There's outrage. There's nothing. It's just like, okay, it's over, and that's it.
Well, if we look at Caps over at Anger Fans, shout out to Cap, salute. He said, how do we know it didn't work? And in other words, he was saying, maybe things are different. Maybe they are getting a little bit more bread. And then when you look at the card, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, you look at the card, it's people who are known to have 3 rounds, no chokes, no stumbles, no slips, that kind of thing. So he said, how do we know it didn't work? So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, basically, as far as the media, nobody's released any information on what they got out of the strike. You know what I mean? It's just like everything's underground still. Everything is like, there's no battle rappers really saying what happened. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, that's how we know. Like, there's no real response from the battle rappers. Like, you know what? I spoke to Smack and everything is good now with my money. Or, there's nobody's releasing any information in regards to the pays or whatever. It's just like T-Top said what he said. And it's like, all right, well, you the culprit. So, you said that you're sorry, so all right, I guess, let's get paid again. Let's battle rap. Sounds like, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it sounds like. So, I mean, even if there is any changes, I guess only particular people got changes.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
Those people is not take care of everybody as a whole as far as battle rap is concerned.
Yeah, so, I agree.
Caps, I hear what you're saying, my man, but I don't see it, man. I don't see it, my brother. But you want to talk about this card now?
Yeah, no, we're going to get into it. And first and foremost, before we really dive into each match, let me just say real quick, man, I'm sorry, man. I like business. I like marketing. And I have to salute Smack and Beasley on them taking the bull by the horns, man, and just naming the card the Strike 2.5 in honor of the $2.5 million. I mean, how do you feel about that marketing, man? I think it's a stroke of genius. What do you think?
Well, I saw that trailer, man, and the trailer was kind of getting at a couple people, man.
Yeah, like, it was.
Yeah, Beasley came out like, they thought that we wasn't listening. A lot of y'all bloggers out there are saying this about us, huh?
Yeah.
Beasley kind of went off and kind of showed people's faces. I'm like, yo, okay. He's like letting people know that they're upset, but at the same time, they capitalized
Yeah.
off of the whole hype. You know what I mean? I mean, to me, honestly, I felt like that's kind of like, it's kind of like, even though they're capitalizing off the strike,
Yeah.
almost like saying like, ha ha, what I mean? Y'all couldn't do nothing about it. You know what I mean?
A
You
little
still
bit.
gotta pay y'all, you know what I
A
mean? And
little
y'all
bit.
still
Yeah.
coming to us. You know what I mean? So I strike 2.5, but at the same time it's just like, yeah, you capitalizing off of it, but everything's pretty much the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It is kind of like, well, you guys didn't stop anything. I mean, you know what? I mean, I'm assuming that maybe they just got more money. Maybe everybody got a raise. On
Yeah.
this or whatever. Maybe. And we'll see. And I know that they have a bad taste in their mouth from Summer Madness 7, and then of course
Yeah.
they have this strike backlash and stuff. But for them to capitalize on, this outcry, I just think I think it's marketing genius. I really do. But he did kind of thumb his nose at the media. He did.
Yeah, he definitely thumbed his nose at
Look.
the podcast, the media,
Yep.
out there. Yeah, but I mean, as far as the card, though, if you're going to get into that,
It's a fire card. Let's go,
yeah,
man. Okay. I got the card in
I'm
front of me,
buying
so I'm
it.
gonna run it down.
I'll buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Hell, at the end of the day, I'll buy it. I'm with you because I wasn't mad. Ultimately, let me just say this, and we'll get in the car. I wasn't mad at Smack or URL or anything. Where I was, it's not that I'm not on the side of the battlers. I am, but I'm not against URL or the leagues. My whole stance was that you got to negotiate. That's my whole stance. You got to negotiate. I'm for the battlers getting more money. I really hate the fact that we even talk money. I really do. Battle rap was, pure battle rap. The only thing we knew about money back in the day was when somebody put up their own money,
Right.
But other than that, I really do think, talking about money and stuff like that really messes battle rap up, and it puts the fan in a position to where, okay, so now we're supposed to care about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I want you to get paid, but I don't want this battle to be focused around how much you get paid. So anyway, that's my final thing on it. I'm for the battlers, getting their money. But hey, at the end of the day, the one thing I think the overriding message that came out of it all is, I believe, negotiate.
Yeah, negotiate, right. And you know what? Listen, at the end of the day, we're not battle rappers. We just, bloggers, and we want to see the battles. It's up to y'all to take y'all career seriously and, take care of the business aspect and follow through with it. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? The show must go on. The strike 2.5, it's going down. We going to talk about it.
All right, man. Let's get into the issue, man. We're going to go from the bottom up. Glue Weezy versus Ryder. Goonie on Goonie crime. What you got?
Yeah, man. Yo, Glue Weezy versus Ryder. I feel like, it's been a minute for Ryder. You know what I mean? It's about time that he's coming back, to the URL. I wonder why he took so long, too. I'm like, yo, brother took a long time to, like, come back to the URL. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they just give him another shot. But I feel like this is going to be a good matchup. What's your thoughts on it?
No, I actually think it's going to be a good matchup. I like how they went ahead and, they're going to go ahead and battle, because we know Glue Easy, he battled Twerk before he became a Goonie,
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people be like, okay, well, I don't like all these groups and these cliques and everything because they won't battle each other. Well, they just did a 2-on-2, Goonie versus Goonie. I watched that and that was fire, And I think that's I think it's a good idea. Go ahead and, battle people in your clique. But, I think the best approach, and I don't want to digress too much, but I think the best approach before you start clicking up is go ahead and battle a few people in the clique. Like NWX, they had already battled each other. You know what I'm saying? So battle a few people in your clique, then join up, and then people can't say, oh, well, we won't get this match and we won't get that match. But the match itself, Blue Easy, I think Luigi is fire. I really do. I think he's he has good lyricism. He has some aggression. He has a few things he can tighten up and work on and everything, but I think Ryder he does a lot of sitting. So I think he's sitting on bars and he can create moments. I think he's better at the haymaker, and he can definitely create some moments over Glue Easy on that. Who do you got in that match?
Yeah, well, as far as Ryder last battle, I think it was Mr. Wavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people, they gave him props for that. Like, yo, Ryder did his thing. They saw Ryder in another light. Once that battle went down, and they actually give him a lot of props Louise, phenomenal rapper.
Yep.
Definitely got great delivery and everything. So, and these team versus team matches, not team versus team, but the same team.
Right.
It's something different. Something different.
It
A lot of
is.
people
It
don't
is.
do it. A lot of people don't do that. So it's kind of interesting to see what kind of approach they're gonna take with it. You know what I mean? I didn't get to see that 2-on-2 that you saw.
Okay.
So I got to go check that out.
It was fire. Go ahead and watch it. It's fire. It's pretty good. It's good.
Yeah, but they get personal or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a friendly battle? But I'm gonna go check that out. But yeah, as far as who I think gonna win this one right here, I'll probably go with Ryder, man. It's been a minute. It's been a long time. He should be having some bars ready. Probably wrote down a whole book of rhymes.
Yeah.
I'll be ready for Louise. What do you think, man?
You know what? You and I will agree on that. So that's going to be in the books. That's archives of who we think is going to win. That's our, before that's our prediction, our before the shot prediction.
What a shot!
I think Ryder going to get it because I just think he sit a little longer. He had a little bit more time to kind of think about his bars. And they have a chance to do something, kind of special because they know each other a little bit more, being in the same group and everything. So they can make it interesting. Let me ask you this before we move on to the next battle. Do you think they're going to write together or apart? What do you think? You think they're going to come together and say, okay, let's make a classic, or they just go to their neutral corners?
Yeah, they probably should just go to their neutral corners and, let whatever happens, the chips fall where they may. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If they want to just, treat this like a real, competitive battle, I think they should just separately and whatever comes out. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to agree that, whatever comes out, we still going to be cool at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's about it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think they should do it separately. What do you think?
Nah, I'm with you. I'm with it. I definitely, I agree. I think they're probably just going to say, let's just see who's better. Hopefully it comes out to be a classic. Ultimately, I just hope it's a good battle. I do. I hope it's a good match. We get a good match, we all win.
That's right. So, strike 2.5.
Absolutely. I got a Ryder 2-1. Next battle. Bull on Bull. Chef Trez versus Loso. Talk to me.
Chef Trez versus Loso?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one, man. This is gonna be a good one right here, man.
Yep.
Chef Trez is nothing to play with. Very skillful. You know what I mean? Punches, all of that. Loso, just coming to the URL, but keep in mind that the brother's undefeated so far.
Yep,
he's undefeated, y'all. But will this be the time where he actually take his first loss?
Yep,
it's possible, man. It is possible, man. You know what I mean? This one is kind of tough for me right here. But what's your thoughts on this one, man?
Man, Showtime. This one's hard to call, man. It's hard because Chef Trez, he always comes with, he always gonna come with 3 rounds, and of course his rebuttal game. That's what he's known for, Mr. 3 of them things. And then you have Loso, who arguably the guy doesn't even have a clear loss yet.
Right.
He just doesn't even have a clear loss yet. But this is a prediction, and we have to give one. So I'm gonna give one, and I'll give you my reason why. I'm gonna say Loso in this one, and only because of one thing. When I look at Chef Trez battles, sometimes it seems like he just runs out of gas, and what I mean by he just doesn't have any energy on the stage. It's like it's a lazy flow, that sometimes QP does that. It's just kind of a lazy flow, no energy. He doesn't draw, he's not drawing me in. He'd have you at first, but then he started losing you just on energy. It's like if I just start slowing down talking, you know what I'm saying? Right, so he kind of takes me out of it. I think he lose me, and I think he lose the audience because low energy. Go ahead, brother.
Low energy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, man, logic says that I should go with Loso, right? Because he's undefeated and all of that, man. But, I don't know, man. Something's telling me, bro. It's the main stage. And I know Chef Trez, I don't know, how he performs on the main stage like that, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Just to be on the safe side, I probably would say Loso.
Okay. So we both got Loso. I got Loso 2-1. I'm gonna give Chef Trez at least a round. I gotta give him a round.
Yeah. Let's give him 1 round.
Okay, I gotta shake you up now, brother. I gotta shake you up, Showtime. Let's go. Next battle. B-Dot Black Power versus JC.
Black
Come
Power.
on with it. Talk to me. I gotta
Oh
shake you up a
man.
little bit.
Yeah, this one right here, to me, this one should have been the main event right here.
I'm telling you.
JC versus B Dot, two righteous, knowledgeable brothers when it comes to the knowledge and information.
Yep.
But the only thing is that, B Dot, from the last event, Rare Breeds did excellent against Sever. You know what I mean? To me, it was three zip. You know what I'm saying? He showed that he could come to New York and still do his thing.
Yep.
But JC, he's like up and down with his, man. Sometimes he perform, and then sometimes he kind of underperform.
Yeah.
But when JC want to be great, he can be.
Yep.
And I still think he need to work on his performance when it comes to the stage is concerned. But he definitely got bars and stuff like that. What do you think? What's your thoughts on that?
I do agree with that. We're not gonna front. We know JC is, man, when it comes to the pen, top 3 pens, man. I mean, the guy can write. The guy is knowledgeable. He's witty. He's clever. He is smart. The dude is smart. What he write is just, he's fire. He's fire. B Dot, same thing. B Dot gives you a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? You're listening to this guy. You're being entertained and educated at the same time. So B Dot, he's fire, Black African power, and I like the matchup. It is hard, and I agree with you that it could be a headline battle. It could be this could be a main event type of battle. This could headline it because this is just going to be one of those battles. My problem with JC is that, and we've heard the narrative before, JC has a hard time with big names. Now, I'm not saying B Dot is a big name, like he's vet status and got here and all that. I'm not saying that, but he is hot. He is a rising star.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. And you can say the same thing with Twerk, and did Twerk beat JC? By most people, yeah, Twerk beat JC, and then any big name you put in front of JC is like, okay, did JC beat him? Did JC beat K-Shine? You know what I'm saying? So we can go on and on and on. And it's like, in his biggest moments, it falls flat, and that's the problem in his biggest matches, biggest moments. A rising star or a vet, a big name, it doesn't happen for him. But anyone that's his level or below, I mean, he kills them. He kills them. And B Dot is just nothing to be played with. Now, I really would like to see JC get a good quality, solid win so he can be back on the road to B Dot. Be on the road to Lux, I'm sorry. But B Dot is that roadblock, man. B Dot is that roadblock. So to give you my prediction, I'm thinking, I don't know what angle JC is going. I don't know what angle either one of them are going to say to each other. JC is not he's not a white guy. He's not a Christian. So I don't know. This one's tough, man.
Yeah.
This one, this one's tough. I started running out of steam because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with. Wait a minute, pump the brakes. So.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Man, I don't know. B Dot, man, 2-1, man. It's a close one. B Dot 2-1. I say it's either way, but I'm saying B Dot 2-1.
Yeah, but as you mentioned, this brother JC was actually on a run. People was actually talking about he should battle Low Deluxe at one point.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But now it's like, people actually like, nah, you got to start over.
But he did that to himself. He took too many battles. He did that to himself.
Yeah. Yeah, he did it to himself. Definitely did it to himself. So, but B Dot, if he can beat B Dot, I think if he can pull this off, this will probably put him back probably in the run-ins because again, B Dot is hot. B Dot is hot right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I think this battle right here is something that JC need to take very seriously.
Yeah.
Because again, if you want to be in that conversation against Low Deluxe. Or just be there, again with the top tiers. To me, he's not even the top tier anymore. It's like a mid tier, like a mid tier.
Yep.
And man, he got to pull this off and beat Dot. But if I gotta make a prediction, I'm gonna just go against it. I'm gonna go against the green. I'm going against the green. I'm gonna say JC gonna step up. I'm gonna say JC gonna step up.
Man, I hope he does. I hope he does, bro. Because I was about to ask you. Could you name me a bad B Dot battle, a bad B Dot performance?
Nah, I can't. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't. But I'm hoping that. Hold on. Hear me?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that JC will just step it up and just pull it off this time, and surprise us, man. I'm like I said, I feel like B Dot will do it, but I'm just gonna go against the grain, and I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna give JC a chance, man, and hopefully pull this. I want to see JC win. I want to see him win.
You know what? I'm not even mad at that. Now, there's 6 battles on this card. We just did the first 3, but I went first on that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what they are, and then I'm gonna let you go ahead and go first and break it down. Let's get into the issue. K-Shine versus Av. Give me your thoughts.
K-Shine versus Av.
Yeah.
Well, K-Shine, man, he defeated Enes, your boy Enes, and listen, a lot of people, they feeling K-Shine again. K-Shine is one of them battle rappers too that he's up and down. You know what I mean? So so either you love him or you hate him.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But he's been on a tear right now lately, and everybody knows that he's gonna be in the next major call for RBE.
Yeah.
So K-Shine name is ringing bells right now in the industry. Av, he just came from an excellent 3-0. You know what I'm saying?
Dirty 30.
My boy Math Hoffa, man. I'm not gonna even say that he just, because he beat Math Hoffa. I just felt like Math Hoffa beat himself, man. I think Math Hoffa didn't come with his A game.
Yep.
But that's a whole other story right there. He still beat Math Hoffa Av. You know what I'm saying?
True. And Charlie Clips.
And Charlie Clips, you know what I mean? So this is going to be a good one right here,
Yep.
I think it's a great matchup URL put together. What's your thoughts on this one?
I think it's a great matchup, man. I think it's a good look. And, one of the things I do like is Av is grinding through, the past, his setback. He's kind of grinding through, still battling. It's not his fault that he's getting in front of people who are not bringing, their A game. So it's not on him. It's not on him.
Yeah.
So I think he should just keep on going, keep on plugging, and until people just kind of, relax that whole, bar jacking angle when they, leave it alone to where, because after a while, people get tired of hearing it. They're like, okay. It's kind of like the Danny Myers 12K, it's like, okay, got it. Okay,
right.
About it. And,
I will say he's getting, I will say due to his wins and, the success so far this year, that stigma of Av stealing bars is going away. I feel like
I think it's fading. Fading. And K-Shine, man, he reinvented himself since he went NWX. He just reinvented himself. He's kind of, he has flow, he has punchlines, and they have what Black Compass Media, shout out to them, what they call that starburst flow, where he'll do a little rapid succession of rhymes. And I like it, and then he's performing. He got a lot of performance in his in his whole package, in attributes. Yeah. So K-Shine versus Av, man.
It's a hard one to predict right here.
Yeah, that one's kind of hard. But who you got ultimately? Let you go first.
Yeah, listen, we got no choice on what's popping. We got to pick a winner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do. Got to pick a winner.
If I got to pick a winner though, you know what? I might have to go with Av, man.
Okay.
I have to go with Av. Just listen to the bars and the way he killed Math, man, and Clips and all. I'm like, yo, man, Av is on a run right now. He's on a tear right now.
He is.
To me, I don't. K-Shine is nice. Don't get me wrong. K-Shine is nice.
Oh yeah.
I just personally feel like Av is a little bit better, man. But go ahead, though.
Okay. No problem. I think K-Shine caught him a 30-30 against Enes. K-Shine, he's tough, man. I'm gonna go K-Shine. on this, but you know how we like to kind of give a little bit of a reason. The reason I'm gonna go K-Shine is because he has more in the arsenal than Av. Av to me is just straight punches, and that's it. Whereas K-Shine can punch with him, but he can also do other things as well. He got performance, he has stage presence, he has a little bit of crowd control. He had, he could probably angle Av, you know what I'm saying? So I just think he's going to bring more to the table to neutralize some of those punches.
So you're saying experience?
Yeah, the experience. Yeah, definitely. I think that experience, I think that, I think K-Shine's just going to outclass him. And it goes back to what you said, experience, man. So that's what I think. I think K-Shine 2-1. I think I have to get around.
Yeah, well, listen, man, you saw what Hitman did to him. You know what I'm saying? You saw what Hitman did to K-Shine. You know what I mean?
You're right.
So, I mean, hopefully we don't get that version of K-Shine. But, with Av, Av, he's on his A game right now. And I don't think it's going to slap. I don't think it's going to stop.
No, I wish Av all the best.
Yeah.
I do.
So we're going to see what it is. But, I say Av 2-1.
Okay. I got Kayshawn 2-1, and we'll check it after the fact. Look, let's rounding out the last two.
Right.
DNA versus Danny Myers. The
Nah,
champ is here
the
versus
champ.
Bar God. What you got?
Yeah, yo, this one is another one, man. Smack, they put it together this time, man. I'm saying? It took a strike for them to put it together, but they put it together this time. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
It took an 8-hour strike. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Battle rappers took a lunch break off, and
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Took a lunch break, and then it came with something hard after that. But yeah, Danny Myers and DNA. I think another great one. I think people talking about this one. We saw the trailer, so we're gonna get the champ version of DNA.
Yep.
When it comes to this battle.
Yep.
Yo, man, it's just gonna be another good one right here. It's just two great battle rappers that always come prepared. They're always ready.
Exactly.
They barely choke at all.
Yep.
And it's gonna be some fire rounds. But what you think? What's your thoughts?
Oh my goodness, man! These are two are the most consistent. They're not the only two, but they are two. I mean, if you look at the whole card, all these guys are consistent. I don't see sloppy performances on the card at all. But these two, man, are the most consistent battlers out there, man. Oh my goodness, man!
Right.
Jeez, this DNA. I mean, we know DNA. The one thing about DNA, being legendary, he's definitely a legend. Regardless of how you feel about him, whether he's your style or not, you cannot deny the talent. He's you can call this guy up at the last minute. The guy can freestyle.
Right.
In some of his freestyles better than people's whole rounds.
Exactly. There you go.
So DNA can definitely bring it. Now, Danny, focused. Dude is just focused, passionate. He loves the sport. He loves getting in there and testing his skills. That's what I like. If every battle rapper had Danny Myers' work ethic, man, I mean, where battle rap would be right now, man. Gee whiz.
Yeah, right.
So this is hard, man. This is hard, But guess what? They got in common. Okay, both of them was supposed to have New Jersey twerk, but DNA is the one who got it and bodied him.
Bodied.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think Danny's gonna be a little upset, like, man, you killed him before I did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's an angle. I like the match. So who you got winning?
Yeah, man. But I'm gonna ask you though, before I, go into this one, you mentioned Danny Myers versus Twerk. Do you really believe Danny Myers would have gave Twerk that business just as well as DNA?
Yeah. I think he would have, because the reason why is because work ethic. That's it. Work ethic. Right. Danny would have had 3 rounds because he hadn't shown us anything else besides that.
Yeah.
He would have had 3 rounds. He would have been consistent. And Twerk right now, he creates moments. He'll have a fire round. He create a couple of moments and stuff like that, but he doesn't have the same work ethic that Danny Myers has. So yeah, I think Danny Myers probably would have beat him. Now Twerk now being rested up, and just sitting down for a minute. Yeah, I mean when Twerk comes back, I think he's gonna be fire.
He better be fire. He better be fire when he comes back. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Oh man! But going back to this battle, Danny Myers versus DNA, I believe DNA to me has a slight edge because of the wins that he's had so far. He has some great wins so far this year. Danny Myers has some good battles, but to me, it's not as like this recent one with DNA and Twerk.
Right.
Huge for DNA. Huge for DNA. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think DNA has a little bit more star quality as well.
Yeah.
Than Danny Myers. As much as Danny Myers been in the game and a veteran like you said, and this 3 rounds, great. I just feel like DNA have a little slight edge.
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts, man?
I think DNA is going to have the edge. I mean, because DNA has performed not only on big stages, DNA has performed on every stage.
Right.
And this one, it seems as though it's going to be in New York, because if you look at SM7, Smack said, "I'm ready to go home."
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be in New York, and now you got Danny back in New York, and I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I think I'll be honest with you. I think DNA might have the advantage on this one.
Yeah, slight advantage, man. Popularity. Man. He's gonna be, home, New York City. Well known out here. And so if I gotta make a prediction on this one, just for those things brought up alone that I pointed out,
yep,
say DNA 2-1. DNA.
We're just gonna have to go DNA. So I'm gonna have to go DNA, man. I think we both believe that Danny is more than capable. It's just that I think DNA is gonna edge it.
Yeah.
2-1, 2-1. All right, our last battle.
Mm-hmm.
The rising star out of the West, Compton.
That's right.
Geechee Gotti versus Top Busy the Bear. What you got?
There we go, man. This is the main event right here.
Yep.
T-Top versus Geechee Gotti. Listen, honestly, I'm gonna just put it out there, man. I felt like Smack set T-Top up with this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, so you started this strike. All right, let me let my man Geechee Gotti come kill you right quick. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a setup. You know what I mean? Like this brother going, all the things you did, like you just said, earlier. All the stuff you putting out there, man, is like a setup for the next battle. You know what I'm saying? And hey, there it is, Geechee Gotti. Who better than Geechee Gotti to get at this brother right now, T-Top? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
But I feel like T-Top, is a great battler. He knows how to bring them angles as far as that real talk, that real life talk.
True.
Stuff like that,
True.
Geechee Gotti as well, though. He can do that same thing with the real life talk, with your life like real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real life talk, you know what I mean? He came off the great battle against Shotgun Suge.
Yep.
Killed him, you know what I mean? And Geechee Gotti, like you said, rising star right now. Like, what's your thoughts, man?
Man, Geechee Gotti, he hot, man. He's kind of taking the place of Twerk right now. No shade against Twerk. But he's kind of taking the place. He's the top of the card. He's the top of the card with T-Top. The thing is with T-Top is he created an angle against himself, and I think Geechee Gotti can use it. He can already use whatever he had already in his bag.
Right.
Now he can use this whole strike leader and strike and struck out and all that. There's so many bars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he can use that against him. And man, it's really that street talk versus drug talk, man. And it's like, man, who you think is gonna be slicker? You know what I'm saying? Because it's street, but one is gang, one is drugs. So
that's right.
I don't know, man, who's gonna bring it. I personally like the fact that it is the main event. I like the matchup. I really do.
Right.
I like the matchup. So, I don't know, man. I think it's going to be a good one, man. What's your prediction on it?
Now, my prediction on it, Geechee Gotti 3-0, bro.
Whoa!
3-0. I just don't think T-Time got enough right now to, slay the giant, which is Geechee Gotti. He's hot. He's on fire. Again, my man's in the running for champion of the year. You know what I mean? And Geechee Gotti just got that fire going on. Hopefully there's no chokes. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully there's no chokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I doubt it, though. But I just feel like, with this whole strike that went down, this mini strike that went down,
right?
Knowing that my man, came out and confessed that, I put the wrong information, whatever out there, it's like setting him up for failure already, man. What's your thoughts, though?
You know what? I agree, but I can't 3-0 top. Like, man, I can't 3-0. Come on, King. Come on, King. You ain't gonna even give me a round. So I gotta give my man a round, man. I gotta give my man a round.
Give him a round against Geechee Gotti, man. Geechee Gotti, though.
I gotta give my man a round.
I hear you, bro.
I'm gonna give Geechee Gotti 2. I'm gonna give Geechee 2-1, man. I got to get top of round just because I think he's gonna come with something. But hey, you know what? I think we're gonna get another guest on in a minute. We're gonna go ahead and end it, and then we're gonna get our guest on and kind of get his thoughts because he just reached out to me actually, and we'll call back up and do another one. But we'll get his thoughts. The audience, y'all got our thoughts. Anything you want to leave the audience with? Anything else? Any last words? And then we'll get another one in real quick.
Yeah, let's check out the podcast, y'all. Check out the archives. We have a lot of recaps, a lot of good perspectives on the program, what's popping, and give us your feedback. You know what I mean? You can send us your little voicemail, check out the email, and we want to hear from y'all.
Absolutely. That's my main man, Showtime. And I appreciate you guys joining us on there. Hey, look, like, comment, subscribe, reach out to us. Let us know what you think. We always love to hear from you guys. But until then, we're going to keep pumping out this content for you guys so you guys can go ahead and get into the issue with us. So until next time, check out the next episode because this episode is over.